Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 53 of my Splatoon 2 online Let's Play. Today we're using the Aerospray RG, which was my favourite weapon in Splatoon 1. So let's see how good it is in this game. It handles very similarly, if not the same, as the Aerospray MG does. And it has Sprinkler, Sub and Baller Special. And if it's similar to its other version in Splatoon 1, the Aerospray RG and MG and PG and every version of it ever, it will be good at getting coverage, which I don't know yet because I've not used it for longer than however long this game has been on for, which is like 40 seconds I think so far, around that, so not for long yet, but it seems okay so far. And I'm dead. Not doing brilliantly straight away. And one thing that I do now dislike about the Aerospray weapons, I didn't used to in the previous game, is their lack of range. They have a really short range, but they're quite inaccurate, as in to get a specific point, which makes it so that they're very good at coverage, because as you can see it kind of goes everywhere, which means they're good at getting coverage. Right, I'm not good at using ballers, so let's see if I... No, I can't. Oh, that octobrush gets me every time. Well, I swear it was the octobrush. Or it might have been the ink brush. Whichever one it was, I don't know. But I never seem to be able to kill anyone using the brush weapons. Right, you're the octobrush, I think. New octobrush even, but still. This is my point. I've not had a single kill on someone using an octopus. If a kill at all in this game, actually. I'm just doing terrible. I wonder if it's the equipment I have on. No, that doesn't make sense. I think I'm just doing bad for whatever reason. One thing I don't understand now is how I used to love these weapons. Like, even at the beginning of this game, I used to love the MG. But they're so bad compared to everything else. Like, they're good for coverage, but there's plenty of weapons that have better range that are good for coverage as well, so there's basically no point using them. Or at least I'd say there isn't. Can I kill someone with this, please? No, and I'm going to get attacked by one of the new brushes. Whether it's the new ink brush or the new octobrush, I don't know. Can I kill someone? Yes, I got my first kill. And I died. Done terribly this game. Let's just instantly use half my ink tank on a sprinkler that'll pretty much do nothing. And we've lost, I'm pretty sure. I've now got run speed up, so I might be able to do a bit better, because I did seem to be moving a bit slow in that game, so I don't know how well this will go. And I also remember that in the previous game, Splatoon 1, I used to always use run speed up and always use this weapon, so maybe they go well together. Because I did play the previous game a lot on the Wii U, so who knows. But I think I'm going to have played this one more by the time I've had this for the same amount of time I had Splatoon 1. Which, thinking about it, its anniversary will be like similar to Splatoon 1's, because I think their birthdays of me owning them are both on the same day, because I'm pretty sure I both got them for my birthday, but obviously on different years. I think Splatoon 1 was 2015. Yeah, and then Splatoon 2 was 2017. So I've had Splatoon 1 for 2 years. And not played it in a year, probably. Since I got my Switch, I've basically not touched my Wii U. So, yeah. And that's since the 3rd of March, basically, because I got the Switch on launch day because, well, I don't really know why, to be honest. Probably because I really like Nintendo games and consoles, and I also really like the idea of a hybrid portable home console, plus the Switch just looks cool. That didn't go well. I'm doing okay on coverage at the moment, not doing brilliant though. As for example, like people always say that Aerospray is like one of the best weapons for coverage. That's something I disagree with. For example, last episode, Hero Shot Replica, we got 1000p in a few of the games. That was before we went on a massive losing streak, but still. It's besides the point. My point is, lots of other weapons seem to be a lot better at getting coverage. Plus I'd say if you're going to use one of the two Aerosprays that are in the game, use the MG. Because I would say that that is a better weapon, because the Sprinkler is, in my opinion, useless. And then the Baller is the second worst special, I'd say. So as you can see, I don't really like this weapon much, other than its actual weapon bit, the main weapon. That's okay, but everything else about it I don't like. Where the MG handles the same, looks slightly different, but who really cares that much about appearance of weapons? Not many people, I'd say. The MG has a suction bomb and curling bomb launcher, and while the bomb launcher isn't brilliant, it's better than the Baller in my opinion. And also, suction bomb is a lot better than the Sprinkler because it actually does something. Sprinkler barely gets any ink for you, and then it's very easy for a player to stop it. Now I will likely get killed here. See? Right, that splatter scope is annoying, but at least they're staying near their area. Right, not much of this area has been covered, which is strange to say the least. Why do I keep aiming downwards? I don't know. Also, one thing I've heard a lot of people use is motion controls on this game. Don't know why. Maybe they find it easier to control with, but I really dislike motion controls because I generally hold my controller in places such as under the table, or basically places that would be annoying to use motion. Plus I like resting my arms on the table, and with motion you can't do that as easily because you're constantly moving the controller. Plus I find it a lot harder to aim, and people say it's better for aiming, but I find it way more difficult. Plus you can never get the aimer to stay still where you want it really, whereas with the joystick you can, because you can just stop moving the joystick. But with motion you're always very slightly moving it, so you can never really keep it too still. And while motion can be useful in some situations, I would generally say it isn't brilliant. I didn't know you could switch the main ability of a piece of equipment, because that person there, the guy with the custom Splattershot Junior that just killed me, he had gold high horses, which is what I have on, but mine have run speed up, and that's what they default have, or at least they did for me. And his have, I think it was ink resistance, or it might have been ink saver main. I don't know, I can't remember, but either way it wasn't run speed up. It was either ink resistance or ink saver main, so there must be a way to change abilities, I'm guessing. Right, we've not done too well this game, I don't think. Actually no, we're winning. I thought we were losing massively. Like, if that Sprinkler does anything it'll be useful, but I doubt it will. And I still got killed there. At least we won that game, I guess. Well, I think we've won it. Yep. Now, I think I'm going to go try this weapon out in tower control. Might be completely useless, but I'll try it. We're on Murray Towers, and as I said, we're on tower control now. I thought I was the only one who used that tactic, doing rolls while you're in the air on the way down from Murray Towers, but apparently not. And I killed one person, two people there. That was good. Seems this weapon may be quite good on this map. And that person hasn't noticed me. I think they like noticed me at the last second, but still. And I got murdered. We're still winning though, which is good. And I'm pretty sure we're all in this area. Yeah, all three of us are around this area. So we have a very high chance of winning. There we go. That was a great start. Apparently tower control is good with this weapon. The reef this time, maybe it'll be good. Who knows? But let's hopefully have a game that goes like that previous one did. Because that was good. Where's the... Oh. Tower's down here. Let's put a sprinkler on because I can. Don't know the route of this tower because I've never done tower control on the reef before. But we're doing okay so far. Didn't manage to kill any of them. But I guess at least I caused a distraction from the tower. But they have it now, which is bad. And they're gonna die. There we go. And this is probably gonna be bad. No, I lived. This way, please. No, I fell off the tower. Where's it going? Over here, apparently. How did that... What? I pressed the right stick. Why did it not use my bowler? And why are you not doing anything? There we go. Why is it still? That's why. I'm not complaining, but I don't see why that guy's not using his curling bomb launcher. Like, he still managed to kill us, but still. No! There we go, we've lost the lead. Oh, this gun has no range. What? How can I not kill anyone? And we've lost. We're on the reef again. Hopefully it won't go as badly as last time. No guarantees though. But I think more people are likely in this game to not know that the tower's down here. I don't know though. How did I go under it? How did... Why is my special not activating when I press in the right stick? Stupid. Like, halfway when I was swimming up there, I pressed it and it didn't do anything. What, why is this weapon so bad? It's terrible at Turf War, terrible at Ranked. What's it meant to be used on? There we go, my special actually activated for once. Not that it did us any good, because I'm just getting murdered instantly. This weapon is just a pile of rubbish. Like, yeah, it fires quickly, but its range rarely exists. And then I'm pretty sure it must have low damage. And then a sprinkler, really. Don't do anything, basically. Like, when has anyone ever died to a sprinkler? It's like one of the most stupid deaths in the whole game. And it's like impossible to do it. You'd have to be stood on a sprinkler for like 30 seconds to die from it, probably. I have a feeling we're going to lose this game. Oh, I didn't click on you, I clicked on this guy. I wish they still had the ink strike from last game. I know in Splatoon 1 this used to have the ink mine and the ink strike. The ink strike was okay, the ink mine, like in this game, wasn't brilliant, but it was a lot better. In this game it's almost useless, it never kills anyone. It's as if they nerfed it way too much. It needs buffing in my opinion. What is that green guy doing? Oh, someone was closer to the tower that I could have jumped to. Oh, no, how have they got away? There's 3 of us surrounding the tower. Just die already. And there's that stupid person. Right, we're going to win, I think. There we go. This will be our final game for the episode, and I decided to switch to Turf War. Even though this weapon's pretty bad, it's because... The reason I switched is because it's worse on tower control, it seems. And maybe it's good on splat zones, but I can't test that out at the moment because Splatoon 2's matchmaking system's not brilliant. You should be able to just choose any game mode you want at any time, including salmon mode. Because salmon mode only being available at certain times of the day is silly. It's like, yeah, they might be trying to make it more like a real job where you get hired at certain times of the day, but still it's a game that isn't very realistic at all, so it doesn't need that, I wouldn't say. What I think they should have is, like, if they really want, Splat Zones, Clan Blitz, Tower Control and Rainmaker can still have ranks, but I think what they could do is have regular battle, you click on it, and then you choose out of the 5 total game modes, Turf War, Clan Blitz, Splat Zones, Tower Control or Rainmaker. And then you get in a lobby, and then everyone in that lobby votes out of a stage out of all the stages. It doesn't just randomly pick out of 2 that switch every 2 hours. And then the same as that also, but with ranked battle, including Turf War as well. A ranked version of Turf War would be nice in my opinion, because the amount of people you get that just mess around because it doesn't affect your rank at all, because there is no rank. You basically get no, like, punishment for purposefully not doing much. But in ranked battle, you'll lose your rank because your team will lose. And of course, both teams are missing a player. Just regular Splatoon 2, randomly deciding that it doesn't want full lobbies of players. I don't know if we're winning, but we seem to be doing a bit better than we were earlier. I don't know though. Can I get you, please? Yes, I can. Which is a surprise, because if they just turned around, I guarantee they would have probably killed me, because they have a lot higher range and probably higher damage. But see, there they go. They killed me in like 2 hits this time. Anyway, let's see what we can do in the last 10 seconds. Not much. I think we might have lost that one. But either way, it's the end of this episode. So unlike me, I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't, because I hate the Aerospray now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.